Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking vitamin C serums, but I'm going to be featuring this ingredient as part of my I Wish I Knew This Back Then series, where I share with you my journey with certain skincare ingredients. I share the hints, tips and hacks I've learned along the way, and of course the mistakes I made when incorporating these ingredients. Hopefully by sharing the mistakes, it makes it a whole lot easier for you to incorporate these into your own skincare routine and avoid some of the things that I did when I started out on my skincare journey. I've already covered azelaic acid and peptides in this series, so I'm going to link a playlist up there if you do want to check it out or you've missed either of those videos. But in today's video, it's all about vitamin C. Sit back, relax, and let's talk what I wish I knew back then. Now, when it comes to vitamin C, you can find it in just about every step of your skincare routine, from the vitamin C cleansers through to the moisturizers promising that lit from within glow, through to the standalone serums and the multi-active formulations. You can get your vitamin C fix in just about any step of your routine. It also seems to be one of the first active ingredients that people incorporate in their own skincare routines when they're starting out on their skincare journey. I think that's because there's so many benefits you can get from it, from being a powerful antioxidant through to brightening the skin, evening out the complexion, tackling hyperpigmentation, and of course can give a light resurfacing as well. Some studies have shown it can promote the production of collagen for anti-aging, and it almost seems too good to be true. However, when I reached for vitamin C first out, I really struggled to incorporate it into my routine. I think because it's so popular, people seem to think it'd be quite easy to just slot into your routine and away you go. But that just isn't the case. There are so many things I wish I knew before starting my vitamin C journey. So let's cut the waffle and get into the purpose of this video. And number one is that vitamin C is not essential to a perfect skincare routine. If this might sound a little bit controversial, because if you read anything on the skincare community here on YouTube, over on Instagram, Reddit, everyone promotes vitamin C as being a necessary step and addition to your skincare routine. This just isn't the case. You can get the same benefits you get from vitamin C from other active ingredients that can be much easier to incorporate. I find vitamin C is often found in a low pH to ensure it's effective, and this means it doesn't pair well with other active ingredients such as peptides. It can also cause sensitivity, prickling and irritation when you include it, so it's not always suitable for people with super sensitive skin. People keep persevering with vitamin C because they're told it's essential. This just isn't the case. If you already have an antioxidant in your skincare routine, you probably don't need a vitamin C. Maybe you're not suffering with stubborn hyperpigmentation and textural irregularities in the skin, in which case a standard exfoliator will probably give you everything you need, and you don't need to have that vitamin C. Similarly, if you're craving that glow, that lit from within complexion, you can get that from peptides, tranexamic acid, alpha-arbutin, all active ingredients which I find to be easier to incorporate than vitamin C and still give great benefits. Absolutely, don't get me wrong, vitamin C can be a wonderful addition to your skincare routine, but just assuming you have to have it, otherwise your skincare routine isn't complete, just isn't the case. And I summarised this in a recent video I did, which I'm going to link up there if you want to know a little bit more about this. But don't get caught in the trap that I did, that vitamin C is essential for a perfect skincare routine. Number two is I wish I knew vitamin C derivatives existed. When I started my vitamin C journey, it was ascorbic acid or L-ascorbic acid, which is the pure form vitamin C, or nothing. Derivatives really hadn't made their way into the public consciousness and into major skincare brands. That's all changed now, and honestly, discovering vitamin C derivatives was a game changer for my own skincare routine. Vitamin C derivatives are much more gentle than pure form L-ascorbic acid. That's because they don't need to be in a low pH to be effective. So it doesn't create quite as much prickling, tingling and sensitivity on the skin when you use them. Because they don't have a low pH, they're also compatible with just about every other step in your skincare routine, from your retinols to your peptides. Everything goes with vitamin C derivatives, making them a great option for people that want to take some of the stress and some of the worry out of pairing and layering in their skincare routine. Whilst you don't get that quick, instant results that you can get with a pure form L-ascorbic acid, I think in the long term derivatives are better, because I'm a total believer in gentle over a longer period of time delivers better results than harsh actives applied quickly to the skin. I love my vitamin C derivatives, and my absolute favourites are the ascorbyl tetroisopalmitate solution in vitamin F by The Ordinary. This super affordable drugstore pricing. It's in a beautiful, beautiful vitamin F formulation which hydrates and nourishes the skin and adds some extra antioxidant benefit. And I find this is perfect for people that have sensitive or dry skin and I find their pure form L-ascorbic acids to be a little bit irritating and a little bit drying to the skin. I totally transformed my routine when I discovered vitamin C derivatives, and I fangirled hard about some of my other favourites in a recent video, so I'll link that up there if you kind of want to know a little bit more how they work and why, honestly, they're definitely worth considering for your own routine. Number 3 is I wish I knew to keep it in the fridge. I think this has become more common knowledge now, but when I started my skincare journey, vitamin C's were just kept on the counter with everything else. Vitamin C in its pure form is very unstable, and so it can oxidize really quickly. Once it oxidizes, you get less efficacy from the product, and so you're kind of wasting your money to get less results, but you're still paying full price for the product. I wish I knew back then, because so many bottles of vitamin C I threw out because they've gone that funny orangey colour, or the smell had gone a little bit funky. You can slow these oxidative processes down by keeping it in a cool environment such as the fridge, and just reaching for it when you need it. Warm it up in the palms of your hand before applying it to the skin to get that maximum bang for your buck, but honestly, keeping it in the fridge will allow the lifespan of your vitamin C to be extended significantly, prevent that oxidization, and of course give you more benefit from the product that you're using. Number 4 is I wish I knew about Geek and Gorgeous. I think, to be fair, when I started my vitamin C journey, Geek and Gorgeous as a skincare brand didn't exist. However, their C Glow serum is hands down the best pure form vitamin C I've ever found. It's not groundbreaking in its formulation. What makes it so special is their commitment to make it fresh batch after batch every single week. So you know when you make your purchase of the Geek and Gorgeous C Glow that product is no older than 1 week old. It's not been sat on a dusty warehouse shelf somewhere, oxidizing, gathering dust and reducing the shelf life of the product. You're getting it fresh and at maximum efficacy the second it hits your doormat. I wish I knew this back then, because actually so many other brands are also formulating this style of approach to their vitamin C's. They don't last longer than an average of 3 months once they're opened, and so you want to get the freshest possible vitamin C serum so you're getting the maximum lifespan and getting the maximum efficacy from the product. Geek and Gorgeous really were trailblazers when it came to this, and I honestly think you've got to go a long way to find a better pure form vitamin C than their C Glow serum, which I'll link below if you do want to check it out alongside some of my other favourite vitamin C's. I fangirl hard about Geek and Gorgeous on this channel all the time, and I covered them in a recent video, so I'm going to leave a link to that up there if you want to explore more from them. But I say hands down, their C Glow serum, stunning, and a ding 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 holy grail from the start. Now, finally, when it comes to vitamin C, one thing I wish I had known back then is that it doesn't need to break the bank. I used to spend a fortune on my vitamin C serums because I thought the more you spent, the more stable the product would be, the better the packaging would be in terms of airtight pumps, and it was definitely worth the investment. That's just not the case. I look back at the number of times I bought the Drunk Elephant vitamin C serum because it had the airtight pump designed to minimize the amount of oxidation and maximize the lifespan of the product, and honestly, it was not necessary. If you reach for something like the Geek and Gorgeous C Glow, you're getting it fresh, and providing you use it within the window advertised on the bottle, usually 3 months, but within that open date window, you're absolutely fine and you'll get maximum benefit from the product. So honestly, I don't think it's worth breaking the bank, paying extra for that bespoke product packaging, for some of the extra claims that some brands make. Just make sure that you're trusting the brand that you're purchasing your vitamin C from. You know that it's fresh, it's not been sat in a dusty warehouse for too long, and you keep it in the fridge, and you really don't need to break the bank. So there you have it, guys, my ultimate guide to vitamin C's and the things that I wish I'd known before starting my vitamin C journey. Hopefully by sharing this with you, it'll help you on your own journey. You might already have a vitamin C in your routine, but this will just help with some hints, tips and hacks to make it that little bit more efficacious for your own skin and get some better results for your budget. Now, when it comes to vitamin C, some of my ride or die favourites I've mentioned, from the ordinary tetraisopalmitate solution, which I love as a derivative, the Geek and Gorgeous C Glow, which is one of my ride or die favourites, and of course the NIOD ethylated ascorbic acid network, which I think for the price point is so advanced in terms of its technologies and definitely will give you that instant glow, instant boost, and one of the fastest acting vitamin C's on the market. Those are the 3 that I reach for most frequently, but I'd love to know what your recommendations are, so leave me your vitamin C favourites below. While you're down there, if you want to give this video a thumbs up to let me know you're enjoying this series, and I'll keep creating similar content. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.